Julia, thanks. These days, more and more Americans are having to live paycheck to paycheck and are worried about their family's financial situation. But you can change that. Take it from Montina. She used to be a homeless single mother and is now a six-figure entrepreneur. She joins us now to share her story and what you can learn from it. And Montina, thank you for coming to Jackson to tell us about your story. Let's go back a little bit. Tell me about when you were homeless and how that came to be and then how you got out of it.
Well, when I was 18 months old, my mother abandoned me and my father was in prison. And so I lived with my aunt until I was 16, and then she kicked me out and I was homeless.
Goodness gracious.
By myself, by 18, I was pregnant, living in the YWCA shelter. By 19, I was a single mom living in a homeless shelter with my little baby and pregnant again. I still managed to get my GED, graduate from college with my master's, build my first home, and today I've just achieved millions. And it just goes to show that it doesn't matter where you're from or who you are, anything's possible. So I came from that, I had a plan, and I believed, and I shifted my mindset.
So what did you do? I mean, it's one thing just to have a plan. What was your plan, and how did you dig out of all of that?
Well, I created a plan. So all along the way, I had a plan. So I was able to give some, save some, and spend some. Everything that came in, everything that went out, I wrote it down. So I knew where the gaps were in my life. And the second thing was, with my children and as a single mom, I limited our trips to the grocery store. Back then, I'd go once a month. You'd be surprised at how much money we actually throw away. I call it cash in the trash. And so we limit our trips to the grocery store. We can actually save. And I also learned how to cook and make amazing food. Then I also learned how to use everyday household items: vinegar, baking soda, apple cider vinegar, lemons. And one of my favorites are coconut oil. By using coconut oil, I use it in my hair, I use it to take off my makeup, I use it as a lotion on my skin, in my smoothies, and I even put it in our dog's dog food because it makes his hair shiny as well.
So you're talking about cheaper ways to do things that you would otherwise use expensive products to do.
Yes.
All right, tell us about the more money method.
The more money method. So it was a shift in my mindset. There are 3 ways that I say that you can make money online. You can find something that someone else has made and then sell it online. Amazon, eBay, Craigslist, your local newspaper, these things still work. Another thing is, I actually have here is where you can create your own lipstick. I was telling you, with my lipstick here, I actually created this from a Crayola crayon.
So wait, you've got crayon on your lips?
I have crayon on my lips right now and coconut oil on my skin. So I made a body lotion, and I started with that at a flea market, and within 20 days I had over $12,000 in sales. I took that money, reinvested it online, and made over $100,000 with that first product.
Goodness. And
then the third way is that I actually was able to go in and have opportunities, make instructional videos, provide coaching, consulting, and advice.
Well, and we want to get to that real quickly. The name of the book is?
The name of the book is How to Grow Passive Income in 20 Simple Steps.
And you can find it online. You can find her videos as well. This is Montina Portis. Thanks.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.